Hey kids, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today it is the third? This is the third part of the third and final part for the build of the Santa's Workshop. So we've already done parts 1 and part 2. Make sure to check it out. We've got some links below for part 1 and part 2. And here we go with the final build. Okay, so moving on to bag 3. These are going to build the rest of the workshop. Oh yeah, you saw my first video, you saw that parts were loose inside of my box because my big bag 3 was already open. I already forgot about that. So let's open it completely. What I'm hoping is didn't lose any parts in the factory. I'm hoping it got ripped open after it got put in the box. Big pieces off to the side. We do have the final set of minifigures. As I see those pieces, I'm just going to go ahead and pull them to the side as well. And I don't dump the pieces all in one pile. I keep them in their own piles based on what bag they came in, because they usually put the bags together by size of pieces that are in there. Like the big bag is all the big pieces. The little medium bag has all the medium sized pieces. This one's actually another medium bag. And then the little bitty bags that came in the big bag are the tiny little, like 1x pieces. Alright, so let's get our minifigures put together. Let's start with overall guy. They all do have slightly different smirks on their faces. Zoom in so you guys can see what's going on here. So blue overall guy has just a little smirkish grin. So he looks like he is working, supervising maybe, kind of keeping an eye on the other ones. This green overall one just kind of has a normal, neutral looking face. And then we've got striped shirt guy. He's overly happy to be here. Well, not overly happy, but just has a big smile on his face. Now, plaid shirt guy is extremely happy to be here. He's got the big wide mouth. He's got the big eyes. He's real happy. What's funny about him, though, is he actually does have a sad face. So he's very emotional. He's either all the way happy or he's crying about something. So this is mood swing elf. All of the other elves are single printed faces. So we have Mood Swing Elf, for some reason, has the double printed face. But all the other ones are just single printed. So we got the smirky one, we got normal face guy, we've got Happy Elf, and we've got Mood Swing Elf, who is extremely happy or sad. We're gonna make him happy. I mean, it's Santa's workshop. What are you crying about? You're gonna be happy today. Alright, put those guys to the side. Let's get on to this build. Now remember, one of my bags was already open in the box. Let's hope there's no missing pieces. If there are, I hope they are nothing rare, something I already have that I can just get out of my extra parts bins. If not, this video is not going to have a very happy ending. Uh-oh, I just dropped it. I hope I don't lose the pieces myself. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't realize I was that far zoomed in still. Just looked up at the camera. I need a corner plate. Where's the corner plate? There's the A-frame. Spread some of these pieces apart a little bit. Wouldn't be in the big bag, would it? There it is, I found it. Whew, I'm starting to get worried. Looks like another little entry point in the main cottage area. Right here, you can see how they created that entry. It's like cobblestone going up to the main door. So we're kind of recreating that same detail here. So we'll probably have another door entering the workshop area. Right there. I'm making guesses again. Like I said, my guesses are usually wrong, but sometimes I'm right. So just go along with it. And my other guess is this little bar right here on the side is what's going to connect to the side of the workshop here. What I called the living quarters. There's some clips off to the side there. So that's my other guess. Just making guesses galore. We've got a few bricks in this step, along with this round. plate. Cheese slopes, these little white cheese slopes, is basically just representing some snow that's been piled up. So it's just all for decoration. Still building up our little cobblestone steps here on the front. Door threshold. And plate there. Okay. A lot of little pieces for this step. So we're going to start with this 1x4 brick with studs on the side. A couple 1x2 plates on the top. And then we're going to take these headlight bricks, attach them facing up on the studs on the side here. Green 1x2 plate right in the middle, 1x4 tile, a couple slopes, and some 1x1 studs with flower mold or leaf pattern, I guess. That goes right there on the side. So we have a little bit of greenery going on. Alright, now we have another little step with a bunch of pieces. So let me gather all the pieces. Alright, so we'll start with this little profile brick. 1x1 with stud on the side. Round 1x1, a 1x2 plate. 1x1 plate. Another 1x1 with stud on the side. Green plate, and then two trans red plates, topped off with this little panel, a decorative panel, a little pattern cut in the side. So this goes over here. So it looks like we're going to build a pretty ornate brick built window. So we have the other side now, so it's looks like the exact same pieces. It's just built opposite side. with the profile brick. Brick stud on the side. 1x1 round. Plate. Plate. Brick with stud. Plate. Trans red plate. Trans red plate. And panel. This one goes. Ew, my tiles are offset by one stud. That kind of makes a difference. Right, there we go. There's our extremely ornate, detailed window. Moving on now. Ow. I just pinched myself with that brick. Finger was stuck in between them and I pushed down on it. Cool little green arched window with the patterned grille in there. So this is going to be the top of our fancy window. It goes right there. Arched brick over our green window. So we've got a couple clips going on the inside of this little building. See them right over there. I don't know if we can. They're right there, and then a brick in here with some studs on the side. We'll probably attach stuff to them. Making guesses again. That's the way I roll. Making progress. Starting to look like something, isn't it? Excuse me while I get a drink there. Add some snow detail, similar to the way we did on the last video. Just various cheese slopes. Get some arches. Nice little archway detail. Took a peek at this step while I was building the last one. That's kind of why I giggled. It's going to be a cool little light feature, or a light fixture. Interesting the way they built it. So, we're going to build it now. If I can find the one piece I needed. Saw it earlier. There it is. It was upside down. So we've got this little telephone receiver piece. Put a 1x1 black plate and then a trans yellow 1x1 round brick, and then on the bottom of those another 1x1 black plate. Just put it on the ground, make it all flat. And then it attaches right here on the side. So see, we created this cool little double light fixture. We've got a couple bricks. Coming together. Now a door with a so it's a solid infill piece to this little archway in the door. And it doesn't open or anything. So you can fit this same little grill piece in there that's in this archway, and then make a few different variations, a black one as well. This one's just solid. And then that's what goes on to these clips in here we saw earlier. So it creates a nice little doorway. And now we have our last sticker. Yes, I'm putting stickers on, believe it or not. And this is basically a help wanted sticker. It says Santa needs you. And I'm sure it's meant for the elves that are in the workshop. Basically giving them motivation to continue to go do a good job because he needs all these toys built. Alright, so now we're going to build. We're off to a little sub build. Looks like a workbench of some sort. Turn that over. Little candle. Some brightly colored studs on top of that. And then, so this maybe looks like paint. Got a couple tools. You have a wrench and a hammer. So this little workbench piece is right over here. Okay. Now we're back to the front of the model. Dark. Some more snow details. Big on the snow. It's winter time anyways. Might as well have a lot of snow. Alright, so that's the basic of the building. Now we're going to build the roof portion real quick. Make it quick. So I have these yellow clips. It's basically a 1x1 plate with a clip on top. Now we're going to string a rope that has some little attachment points on it that will make our little string of lights. So now we're going to pull all the pieces together we need for the lights. We're going to have 2 blue, 2 green. 2 orange, and 2 pink. Not red, they're pink. We've got 6 clips. Alright, I'm going to do green, orange, blue, interesting, the yellow color choice for the clips. In some of the other holiday sets, the Winter Village sets, they use white. Next one is pink, and green, and the orange, and then on the ends here, it's just a plate because there's an actual little stud clip on the rope. So we've got a plate that we're just going to attach 2 lights on. So there's our string of lights. It's kind of a little sloppy looking, but I guess that's what a string of lights kind of looks like. So then we've got these little clips there on the front that we will line it up, push it on there. There we go. That's the front of the toy shop. And of course, we have the keys to the doors. Go ahead and insert them. Turn them. And my guess was right. So we're at that point in the instructions where they tell us to clip the 2 buildings together. So that's the completed building. Next is the little toy machine that just cranks out toys. So let's quickly get this built. Build it with some bricks with studs on the sides. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what's up. There. So now we're going to have this little conveyor belt looking piece where you use these grill pieces and then a jumper plate and then a couple more grill pieces and then another jumper plate. So you're kind of alternating. It's actually 3. Alternating them to kind of create this little. Nope, sorry, it was actually 4. And then it even turns and goes down, so it looks like it continues like a belt. It goes all the way around. A couple more jumper plates on top of that. Turn it this way. Have a big plate on the side. And one of these long plates. exhaust pipes for the heavy machinery. And then on the other side, same thing. Back over here. Now we're going to alternate little red and white details. This other side is slightly different. We have the control panel. So we're going to have, it's a printed piece, so it's kind of cool. Printed control panel and some jumper plates. Where we attach a wheel and a couple control levers. Same red and white detail all the way down the side. We have this kind of goofy little contraption on the top. It's basically a Travis brick with 1x1 round tiles. It's on that Technic pin, so it spins. And you have a couple little dome lights on the top. Now we get to build some cool little toys. Let's start with not zooming in. There it goes. Zoom in. There we go. There we go. That's a dark bluish gray. So this looks like some sort of little car. That's built onto the, coming out of the conveyor belt. I'm sure this is really how they make toys in real life. Let's check this out. We're going to build Benny's spaceship. There we go. Spaceship. Coming right out of the conveyor belt. And that's it for the whole thing. So I'm going to zoom out. So bag 3, we have a lot of extra pieces. So let me show you total of all 3 bags, all the amount of extra pieces. It's actually surprisingly quite a bit. Look at that. That is all of the extra pieces. The only thing good that we have, I think, is we get an extra Santa beard, and we have a wand, an extra wand. Let's see. Oh, cool. We do get one of the little printed swirl cookies. And do we get another cookie? Oh, yep, there it is. So we do get 2 extra cookies. So those are cool. Zoom in a little bit there. I guess zoom in a lot there. You can see all the extra pieces. It's mostly just small plates, tiles, little decor. You do have the cookie and the swirl cookie. The extra Santa beard. That's it for extra pieces. So now let's look at the completed model. So of course we have our conveyor belt. We have Santa's workshop. Move this instruction book out of the way. We have our 3 elves. With their conveyor belt. And don't forget Santa and his sleigh. Mrs. Claus with her cookies. A Christmas tree. A baby reindeer. And a sign indicating you're at the North Pole. So that is a lot of cool stuff. Oh, and one extra piece was one of these bars that make up the reindeer sleigh piece. And when you disassemble the reindeer off of there, you have these little infill pieces. A lot of extras. That is everything for Santa's workshop. Alright, so thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. There's a link right here. Click on it. You'll never miss a build because you'll be in the know on when all of our videos are uploaded. We've got a few links to the side so you can check out our other videos. Make sure to check those out. Make sure to thumbs up if you like what you saw. That helps us out a ton. Share with your friends. Get more people subscribed. You know, all the fun stuff. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.